That's a big timer. Hello? Good time zone, everybody. Hello? Hello? I apparently didn't set my timer exactly right, so we still have a minute left on the timer, but I'm ready. You may have heard me clicking around before I came off mute because I was actually looking at the mods. I am almost to the point where I'm considering adding in one of these two, but I don't think I'm quite there yet. Like, I still haven't succeeded at the base game yet. So I don't really want to add more yet. Yeah.
I'm going to count to none. None.
If you were around 2 nights ago, we did attempt to do the end game for RimWorld in the landed ship scenario, I guess. We defended it for about 6 days and then fell. Yesterday we did our run of Pride drinks, so that's year 6 of that fort done. Very excited about that. Spitchel has dropped the notes from year 183 into their Discord. I expect those will be shared to the other Discords as well soon, but if you want a preview of it, go over to Smitchel's Discord now and check it out. I won't post mine until after Trashmac gets theirs up. Also in 3 Drinks news, Smitchel's run the final year in 3 Drinks is going up this week. I think one of the videos just went up yesterday. We probably have another one going up tomorrow. So check those out. Check out the Succession playlist. There will be a new playlist for Pride Drinks once we're ready to start posting it. So be looking for it. And of course, those 2 forts are in the same world, so there's some continuity there. It kind of baffles me to think that, you know, 3 Drinks we started back in January. Like, it took us 6 months or something like that to get through 3 Drinks, and now we're already a month into Pride Drinks. So yeah, it's been fun. What else? Work today was fine. It was fine. I made a comment to Green Bean about, like, thinking that the job is largely not important, and she's trying to get me to change my perspective on that, so I'm gonna work on that. Like, I grant you, it is important for people to get those personal pieces of mail, but there's so much crap in there that, you know, finding those personal pieces of mail just seemed like a waste of time. But hey, what do I know? Yeah, so today we're doing RimWorld. Tomorrow we'll go back to our latest fort in Dwarf Fortress, which of course I do not remember the name of. We played 1 session of it so far. So we'll do that on Sunday. I'll be doing a table at the Hopkinton Farmers Market. So if you happen to be in the area, come hang out with me. No requirement to buy a book from me. Just come and hang out. That'd be cool. I'd enjoy that. And then August 3rd, we will be doing a very special stream. We're going to be doing a little bit of Astronauts. I'm going to be taking my very first look at that game. I expect to lose handily, and it's going to be so much fun. I According to Steam, I have played the game for all of 3 minutes, which basically was open up a game, make sure that it renders on OBS, and then shut the game down. That's the extent of it. I do not plan to play any more between now and August 3rd. I'm gonna go into it with a fresh set of eyes and see what it gives me. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. As far as today's colony, I am going back and forth on what to do here. I still haven't won any of the modes yet. I kind of want to check out the other starts that are available to me. Like I'm very comfortable inside the tech tree that I already have access to in Crash Landed, which makes me feel like doing one of the tribal starts might be a good one to just like get me out of my comfort zone, because you know, then I don't start off with power and I have to like think about how to do things without power and stuff like that. So I am thinking we might try that today. Not that I've given up on the Crash Landed scenario, but I would like to check out some of the other ones. Like I've got a few hundred hours in the game now. I should probably explore more than just one scenario. Hey, Lucio Gaming, welcome on in. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And yeah, I was looking at the mod list and thinking, well, maybe I'll enable Ideology and or Odyssey. And then I was like, well, nah. I'm just not there yet. Like the idea of modding a game is just so weird to me. Not that I haven't played modded games before. I mean, heck, I used to play the original Doom with a alien skin, which was a lot of fun back when that was something I was interested in playing in. And like, I guess I played some Stardew modded with Stardew Expanded, but like that doesn't really feel like much of a mod. Is such a newbie at this game? So am I. So am I. I keep on telling chat to backseat me and tell me what I'm doing wrong. Only occasionally has that actually happened. So, yeah. Anyhow, RimWorld tonight, Dwarf Fortress tomorrow. Then we'll be back to the regular schedule next week, and then the following week we'll be checking out Astronauts. And that might be, depending on how that first night goes, I probably will plan to just do Astronauts that whole week. Because usually when I start a brand new game, I'm going to want to continue playing it until I see how it goes. Yeah, Lucio, if they tried to make me do that, I would probably just stop playing. Like, I have no interest in that side of this game at all. Like, I don't know if you heard my discomfort when I was in the endgame scenario and I had someone, like, trying to feed a dead body to another person. And I was just like, why are you doing this? You shouldn't be doing this. And, so, I mean, obviously I configured something wrong, but that is just a part of the game I do not want to interact with at all. And if there's going to be people in chat that want me to do that, that's the kind of thing that will make me want to stop. Like, I enjoy RimWorld as a fine tower defense style game. I think it leaves a lot to be desired. Like, give me an option to just rename slavers to people who are mercenaries. I'd probably be fine with that. Get rid of cannibalism altogether. Allow me to turn off certain traits so that I don't have to deal with it in my game. I'd be fine with that. And like, I'm not trying to turn off the traits that are bad, so I only have great traits or whatever. Because apparently some of the traits that I consider terrible, other people are like, oh yeah, I want that. I want a psychopath. It's like, what? So, yeah, I don't know. I'd probably enjoy Stranded Alien Dawn. I mean, I haven't checked out. I'll just take a quick look because I don't know the game. I think I must have seen it at some point. This is going to have audio to it, isn't it? Yeah. I have seen it. Can't say it left enough of an impression that I was like, oh, I want to play it. But I have seen it before. I'll add it to my wish list for now, just so I'll take another look at it later. Thanks for the recommendation. Like right now, my budget is not buying games anyways, but at some point in the future that may change, so you never know. But yeah, we'll take a look later. All right. Well, we only have 3 hours, and I already know there's going to be a break for ice cream at some point today. So yeah, let's go. New colony time. All right. Let's take a look at the Lost Tribe. We get to start with extra people. So we won't have any steel. I guess we'll have a steel Iqua, but... Alright. Yeah, we'll give it a try. At some point I should take a deeper look into the stuff in here. Feeling the need to grab frozen custard before your stream. Ooh. And another thing I'm doing is largely staying in relatively warm areas where I can grow crops most of the year or all of the year. Like at some point I'm going to want to explore, you know, colder climes and deserts and stuff like that. I'm just not there yet. Which tells me, like, as much as I can complain about this game having issues, the reality is there's quite a lot of depth to it that I haven't explored yet. And I would like to do that at some point. Alright, so green is hostile. The purple houses are neutral. Blue houses are hostile. No surprise, but the skull and crossbones are hostile. The yellow teepees are neutral. I'm kind of thinking something in this area. What is this? Boreal forest. Like maybe just being on a road? Grow half the year. It does have a range of temperature. Yeah, we'll give that a try. All right. I expect this is going to go a little bit longer just because, like, I'll need to be a little bit more careful about what traits I have. You're going to start with malnutrition. Oh, is that just like a standard thing, everybody? No. It's just weird that everybody in the first 3 had it? Okay. Well, definitely don't want chemical interest. Like, cooking 12 is phenomenal. Animals 10 is pretty good too. Cooking 8? Jealous is such a bad one. I do not enjoy jealous. It's fine, but like I want people to have impressive bedrooms, but like in this start, I'm not going to be able to do that very quickly at all. That said, just has a wide array of good skills. I don't know. Oh, but if you have 2 people who are jealous in the same group, that's bad. Because then they're constantly jealous of each other. Yay. This one is fine. I think I'll put him at the top of the list. Actually, I'll put you up there too. Often feigns sickness in order to avoid her responsibilities. While resting in the sick hut, she told stories to the children. Hauling and cleaning disabled. I hate that. Optimist. No skills in melee or shooting, but or construction, but like cooking. Like maybe we'll just be a tribe of people who know how to cook. Like right now, everybody knows how to cook. That's kind of nice. But yeah, two people who are jealous. I don't really love that. This person has impressive melee. All right, which of these 2 do I not want? Gourmand might be tough to deal with just because I'm not necessarily going to have a huge amount of food right off the bat. What's our best plants? 6? That's you. Okay. We can move you up anyways. Undergrounder might be difficult too, just because we won't have... Like this is a boreal forest, I guess. I didn't check to see if we had any hills or anything. Alright. Let's re-roll Olga and see what we get. Very neurotic, huh? Mental break threshold. Alright, we'll give that a try, I guess. Oh, I turned off joining the fort yesterday. I should turn that back on today. I should actually rename that to like join the game or something. All right. All right. As far as these relations, so Coke is here, but Rokon is not. And that's it. All right. So we have a little bit of malnutrition to deal with, but Korugo is coming with bison meat, so I guess it's fine. The gods were very angry. The blood machines came at night. They swept through your village, cutting and burning your people with their blades and devil fire. Only a few of you escaped. Now, after a harrowing journey with no friends to turn to, you must build a new home in the wilderness, like your ancestors did. Alright, so we have 3 pets, a guinea pig, a cat, and a dog. Oh, so this is a little different because everything is located right around me. I don't have to, like, grab it all over the map. I think fertile ground is going to be essential because we have, we only have a half-year growing season. It's like the only fertile ground around, right? Lichen covered soil. Nice little lake here. Is there fishing in RimWorld? I've never seen anybody fish. All right. Well, if we assume that food is going to be the first order of business, should probably start there. I don't have access to beds. All right, so let's look at the tree, the research tree here. So in order to get beds, I need complex furniture. And like here, I'll feel like there's actually a benefit to getting great bows. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. All right. Well, let's allow all this crap. And that. This isn't an easy way for me to like... I mean, I guess I could just wall everything. I'm thinking of like actual natural formations I can use to limit where people are coming from. All right, but we can still build walls. So let's start there. Where to start? What the heck? Oh, elk. It's like, what the heck are those things? Maybe we start off a little smaller than I usually am. Let's start with that. Put a door in it. What do we have? We have food, we have weapons. I should probably just give people their associated weapon here. You're good at melee, but you're trigger happy. You're good at melee and shooting. You're good at shooting. What do we have? We have 2 short bows and a pila. You're good at nothing. You can have the club. You can have the pila. You can have a bow. You can have the other bow. Oh. No, you should have a bow. You're trigger happy, but you're not going to get to use that benefit. Alright, so I need a stockpile for food, medicine, and silver. Just to get that in here. We're going to start real small. Alright, food, medicine, and silver. I want another stockpile right there with just wood. All right. We are going to need to chop some trees down. This is quite densely forested here. Do I have access to like stone cutting? I have crafting and butchering. I do have access to a butcher table and a fueled stove. That seems a little weird. But okay. Alright, let's unpause for now. Well, there goes most of our food. All right. Zone, growing zone. Start off with this one will be rice. That can be potatoes. That can be corn. We'll just have a small one for cotton at the moment. Huh, do we start off with tree sowing? Oh, we do. Huh. I also didn't notice that we started off with pemmican. That's useful. All right. So it's going to take a hot minute to get all this stuff settled. I want to gather as many berries as I can. And hopefully get a mating pair of animals that we can Start breeding a little. That might be enough. Oh, right, there's a road here. All right, as far as work goes, you can do research too. Wildlife on the map. We have nothing that can be shearable. Sadly. Not sure if there's a good animal to grab out of what we have here. Minimum handling 5. Like at least turkeys would give us eggs. Let's have a caravan hitching spot. That way if we accidentally get a turkey earlier than I expect, we'll at least have that. Oh, I guess wood does deteriorate outside, huh? Yeah, it does. Well, once we get our sleeping situation settled, we'll work on that. No free tables on this map. I'm so accustomed to just being like, oh, there's a free table over there. I'll take that. Can we make tables? We can make a table though. Already gathered most of the wood from down there. All right. Structure. Mud brick is perfect.
Am I perfectly shiny mud? This packed dirt is precious. Behold its flavor.
Greetings from the lobby at the dance studio. Nice. Meow. Congratulations on your computer not dying a horrible death today. Meow. I do imitate sounds. I'll be at work and somebody will ring the doorbell. I'll be like, ding dong, ding dong. Like the clerks at the office are like, you cannot do that. I hear that all day long. Really, you could not do that. You checked the CPU temps and the entire core was hitting 100 degrees Celsius, which isn't going to melt it, but now you're not so sure overheating isn't the issue? Yeah, that does sound concerning. 15 stream streak, nice job. You said you were at like 3. You lie. Big fat liar. Anyhow, thanks for coming in. And thanks for streaking. If overheating is the issue, you have options including refreshing the thermal paste and underclocking. So like when I was setting up this rig, I was way in over my head on options for what I should have and stuff like that. And I was like, well, I guess I'll have liquid cooling in it. That seems like it would make sense. That we might need that, maybe. I don't think it really needs it, but if I ever do play a game that requires a lot more processing power, maybe it'll make a difference. Doing anything outside, anything you just doing anything you just mentioned is outside your skill set. Ah, gotcha. It may very well make it permanently worse. Well, you know. Uh-oh. Got a message from Green Bean. Yeah, like I basically went about setting up this rig thinking I want to have something I'm not gonna need to worry about for quite a while, so I definitely got more features in it than I think I really needed. But all I really knew was streaming from a laptop was not going well. I knew I needed some amount of power for Dwarf Fortress because, you know, Dwarf Fortress doesn't need a lot, but it could benefit from a lot. So I hemmed and hawed about a lot of things, and I do think things like the liquid cooling is probably way more than I really need, but I'm also okay with that. You were trying to stream modded Minecraft which still drops frames? Oh. All right. So we have access to steel here if I really wanted to get some. I don't think I need it yet. Oh, we have access to spike traps. All right, that's useful. Minecraft is terribly optimized. Ah. Does not surprise me. It's in that same category of this technology is kind of old. I don't know that furniture needs to be placed in a direction, but it feels like it needs to be. Just saying. I don't have access to shelves. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna need a research spot soon. It does feel weird having access to a simple research bench right off the bat, though. Though if you don't have that, how do you research? I don't know. All right, have a good dance time. Have a good dance times. All right. So yeah, Green will be home shortly. When she gets home, I'll be taking a quick break just to welcome her home because I haven't seen her all day. Well, looks like we have not gathered any of the berries yet. Probably waiting on everything to be planted first and chop down the trees and stuff like that, so that might just take a little bit. Alright, let's speed this up a little. Forgot that I was still on the slowest speed. Like, everybody's sleeping, David. You can speed it up a little. How much pemmican did we embark with? Because we're already down to 107. 89. Alright, I think I need to mine out this steel. Otherwise, we're never going to be able to build that research bench. And if we don't have a research bench, we will never get chairs. A kingdom for an alpaca, you know? I mean, maybe I do expand the cotton field quite a bit. I think my main concern right now is food, though. Because let's face it, I often don't have enough food. Start by expanding the potatoes. I might need to be more selective about where I put torches too. Because, like, I guess we have an unlimited amount of wood here just because there's so much pine. And birch, I guess. Are you good at mining? You're not good at it. Alright. I already don't want that there. New hitching spot is there. And yeah, I don't really have a plan on where I'm going to put animals. Alright, we gathered berries. So now in theory, we have the ability to tame... Oh, Hirogo was already trying to tame a turkey. Is doing it again now. Just don't waste our pemmican on it, alright? I guess maybe I should set up a kitchen. Oh, we have a turkey, everybody. Now I need to answer that question immediately. Our cat just killed a rabbit. Alright. Ferocious hunter cat. I guess we need to have access to a butchering thingamadoofer. That's probably enough steel for right now. Alright, let's cancel the rest of the mining for now. Oh, they're not going to lay eggs until they're fertilized. I just got welcomed to my chat room again. Hate when that happens. Eggs per year, 45. Some creatures need to be fertilized to lay eggs. Well, crap. And there wasn't a male turkey on the map, was there? No. Well, you might just be food then. We're already out of pemmican. All right. Already at a loss on what to do here. All right, structure. All right, have a good one, Lucio. Thanks for stopping by. This will be our kitchen. I'll need 80 steel for that. That's fine. Every time I watch somebody else play, I very rarely see them put stools and stuff like that in front of workstations. Or chairs or whatever. And I don't know if that's just like so not important, but the game tells you to do it, so I just do it. Or if it's something that, yeah. Eventually I'll cut out of my skill set, maybe. I don't know. Guess I should also set up a butcher table. And ideally these would be in separate rooms. So maybe I put that there. Oh, we have 2 turkeys now. I promise I might maybe let you roam more free than this, but at the moment that's the limit of your distance. And I hope you enjoy the grass that's growing here. Let's expand this zone. Take a little while here to get this shored up in a way. Like, I don't even know how I'm going to build this into a defensive area. Like, I can put a hard wall around out here. That might help. We have a visitor, Callie Morrow. Like, the very first visitors that come through are kind of weird. Like, most of the time they have reinforced barrels, which just seems like a weird thing to bring, but... Alright, who is our social butterfly? Not you. Not you. Might be you! Alright, it's you. But you're taming a turkey at the moment. Trade with Morrow first, then I'll let you sleep. I don't think there's anything that we want. Like, I guess we can get a hood, but that doesn't really help us too much. Maybe it helps us a lot more than I give it credit for. Also, maybe just medicine or food. Like, what am I going to use this silver for in the immediate time frame? All right. We'll take the hood and 2 medicine. This storage can include apparel now. Also, I think we're gonna need to start hunting. Oh, research project. All right. So what is the most important thing to be able to research right now? I think my instinct is to go for electricity so that I can get things like batteries and generators and stuff like that. But maybe we don't do that. Like, stone cutting allows us to make rock stuff, which we don't necessarily need. I like the idea of being able to make beds. Might also be good to have complex clothing. Like, I don't know if you get any negative thoughts about the current clothing we have access to. We'll start with complex furniture. We'll start there. All right. Sounds like somebody is home. I'm gonna go say hi to her. All right. So hang tight for a minute. I'll be right back. Hang tight, everybody. Sorry about that, everybody. Like I said, I needed to take a minute to just welcome Green Bean home. So we did that. So right now the rice is 54% grown on average. Or no, the oldest is 54%. On average it's lower, but we did plant some extra after. And how about the potatoes are at 23%. I'm worried that like putting all my eggs in my basket for... Oh, we got a cowboy hat apparently. Nice. I'm worried that putting all of my eggs into the basket of corn is gonna be too slow for this biome. So I think I'm actually gonna expand this even more. Not enclosed. All right, so that's almost done. You're already researching. Nice. Nice. We'll take that. We're gonna have complex furniture in no time. We haven't built this yet. Okay. Is there anything preventing us from building it? Now that's enclosed, we can let the turkeys roam. All right, good. We're building that. I guess I really need the butcher shop first. Let's see here. Do we have more berries on the map we can just grab real quick? Or have we already gathered all the berries on the map? We have a mad raccoon. We'll get everybody out here. I don't know how this is gonna go. Right. It's dead. At least it wasn't like scary infected, right? put the pile right there. This will not be for chunks and not for human-like or mechanoid and not for insects. Everybody gets, by default, herbal medicine. We're going to reserve the good stuff for special circumstances. Okay, who's our doctor? Huntsman and Koroga. Alright, you're tending. Excellent. Alright, let's get a stool over there. Oh, I should also specify this is only for fresh. All right, well, keep an eye out for a male turkey. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we can smooth the ground in here. I have a feeling that might be better than putting like wood flooring down, maybe? Maybe? Starvation? Who's starving? You're starving, huh? So yeah, I need to be more aggressive about hunting already. Okay, maybe I should be focusing on smaller stuff. Oh, look at that. We actually got something. Never mind. We rock, apparently. Alright, who's our cook? Basically everybody. 11, 8, and 9. Consuming berries. I think starting off with that is better. Alright, go eat something, Coke. We're just gonna have foggy rain forever. No, I was just gonna say, how long until you're healed? Alright, so we're once again out of food. We have a little bit of berries already over here. Oh, you're gonna die. Excellent. What was that squeaking I just heard? The name of these people shall be... the bird people. Bird people. And our settlement today is called Turkish. All right, we have now tamed a male turkey. So we could at least potentially get eggs. How often do they lay eggs? $45 per year. So not quite one a day. So it takes 10 units of food to make a meal that'll be worth 90 nutrition units. And a unit of food is worth 0.05. Like, aside from the fact that we'll get sick more often if we're not cooking the food, it's just always going to be better to make meals. So, good to know that. I've never actually looked at that, so. Cook simple meals forever. Let's just get the food cooked. All right, so we're starting to get rice. Need defenses, huh? We have our first turkey egg. Kind of thought I was getting ahead of myself here. All right. Well, we have our first raid. And we have 5 folks. They have 1. They're a nudist. All right, let's take you two, put you there. It doesn't really matter to set up behind cover here. Nicely done, folks. Nicely done. Not really equipped to take care of a prisoner. Draft. We'll capture them. I don't know that we'll really be equipped to take care of another person. We don't really have food for them. Tell them! Numbers! Thank you for the resub. How you doing, my friend? I had some of my early Stardew videos on the other day. Just like I tend to have some of my videos on in the background when I'm not doing other things and I don't have a stream that I'm watching actively.
I want to ride my bicycle, I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle, I want to ride it where I like.
So anyways, I was watching that video and it happened to be the very first time that you popped into chat. It was like 3 years ago now. Anyways, thank you for the resub. As always. Yeah, I guess we can start doing quick simple meal forever. Leave that one. Alright, are they gonna survive? Like, I wasn't really watching that. Alright, they'll survive. And yeah, I dare say this new streaming schedule is working okay so far. I've still not been producing any sort of writing, which I really would like to change. But it's a start. Which I decided not to notify you when I go live. Oh, sorry about that. If only you knew my schedule. But yeah, I get it. We are powering through this. I wonder if I should have set this thing up so I could have a second research bench in there. Research is everything. Easily distracted in the evenings? That's fair. I am as well. Alright, so 4 turkeys in here. We can't really support much more than 4 turkeys in there. Maybe we'll plant some hay grass just to have that growing. That's terrible. A blight in our rice. And of course I planted all of my fields all next to each other, so we're gonna get blight everywhere. Okay. Well, I guess we just die then. Alright. No more growing for the moment. I need Bascalo and Huntsman. You've gotten kind of a part of a day of sleep. I'm sure it's fine. No. Go back. Oh, crap. You're just gonna do this to me? I know you're tired. Help with the job. No. Oh, right. Like, I know I can queue them up individually, but it is so annoying to me. Like, you know what I want you to do, just do it. Like, you're almost done, just finish. All right. All right. Good job. Thanks for making me work harder at that than I wanted to. It's fine. Ironically enough, I think maybe this start is even harder just because you have so many people here. Oh, you can't actually do that job? All right. Can you focus working on that, please? I recognize they weren't really in danger there, but... So yeah, I kind of think that maybe having another mouth to feed is actively bad for us right now. No longer incapable of walking, get out. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Harvest that berry bush. Harvest that berry bush. No prostheses? The heck did I say? I was talking about harvesting berry bushes, right? I'm so confused. Oh, yeah, no, they weren't missing a leg or anything. They couldn't walk because they were injured so badly. That was the issue. This is an awful kitchen. Feel like we can do slightly better than that. Put a torch in there. That'll improve it. I mean, it did improve it. Notably, the torch did help. It's funny, I decided to research complex furniture as my first research. I'm not sure that that's the right way to go, but here we are. And like... Simple meals will spoil in 3.5 days. We have 5 people plus 3 animals. So I feel like we're going to burn through the food as fast as we make it. So that's fine. We will need to continue hunting on a regular basis until moods improve. Like 3 turkeys. In theory. Like maybe I need more male turkeys to make sure that they're always fertilized, but I don't know. A mercenary unit, you say? I'm sorry, what? Oh. I don't know what happened, but the Arctic wolf is no longer walking. think it tried to attack the muffalo. Maybe? Where are you going? All right, who is our talker? Karugo? We don't have anything of value to trade, but we'll ask. Yeah, I guess we have some eggs at this point. Maybe that'll be enough to trade for something useful, but it's gonna have to be a big something. Oh. They basically don't have anything. They don't want anything we have. And we don't have any silver, so. Alright, now that I haven't been watching. Okay. Okay. I was a little worried about the wolf down there. Like conceptually, there's no problem with all this leather just being stored in there, but I do feel like I need to have a place for the leather. Man, losing all that rice was such a blow. I guess for now, just make a crafting spot and let's get a zone here that is specifically for textiles. That way I can at least know what kind of textiles we have. Low food. I feel like we're actually doing really good on food, but sure, if you want to be judgmental, game. Like we're on a knife's edge as far as that stuff goes, but that's okay. All right, so we have 70 light leather, 52 pigskin, and 91 plain leather. Ideally, I'm hunting enough to keep food in stock in storage, but not hunting so much that I run out of animals on the map. Ideally. We'll see how it goes. Let's get a... No, I didn't click on that. All right. Let's get a torch in here. Oh, I should probably consider making bedrolls. Takes 40. I can make 4 right now of various materials. I could make 2 plain leather ones just as a start, though. Start there. Figure out the rest momentarily. Actually, maybe instead of building them there, I build them inside the room where they're going to be. What are our moods doing at the moment? Slept on the ground, awful barracks. All right, I think I'm ready to say do until you have 20. I actually got ahead on the meals a little bit faster than I thought we would. Just a little, though. And then I guess after that we can add pemmican forever. So at least pemmican doesn't go bad. Nice shot. Can we support a 5th turkey in here? Numbers are telling me no. It's mighty tempting to get a 5th turkey, though. We have a dull kitchen, everybody. Dull. All right, Carugo, you get the first bed. And Basculo, you get the second one. For no other reason than that's what I decided. I guess I should be hunting elk. Oh, they're still gonna get the slept on ground problem. I hadn't even considered that. They slept on a ground in a bedroll. That should count for something. Alright, neutral-amine is not terribly useful at this time, but probably use it as a trade good if we needed to. Throw it in here. Pepper's gone. Thanks everybody for joining me today. Couple of special events coming up. So first off, schedule that we've got going on right now is the schedule that we're going to be using going forward. So just bear that in mind. Monday, August 3rd, we will be having a special astronaut stream. And I think there's a good chance I will be playing it that whole week. This is going to be my very first exposure to the game. I'm looking forward to just being like surprised by it and seeing what it can do. So we'll be checking that out on Monday, August 3rd. And I think there's a good chance that we'll be checking it out that whole week. Aside from that, we just finished up our Pride Drink segment. So that will be going on to Smitchell next and Trash Mag after that, and then it'll come back to me. If you happen to be in the New England area and you're close enough to Hopkinton, Massachusetts, I'll be at the Hopkinton Farmers Market this Sunday. I am going to be selling my books, but if you are out there and want to come by and say hi, I will certainly accept people coming by and saying hi. So, yeah, come hang out with me. You know, talk books, talk other things too. I don't mind the company. So, there's that. In August, I will be in Maine. I'll be doing the York Days Craft Fair, August 8th and 9th. So if you happen to be near York, Maine, I'll be up there. And there's more events. I'll announce them as they come. My Discord does have that information in there, so you can always check that stuff out there. And you can always just buy my books now, too. All right. So at the very least, it looks like we're not going to starve to death at this time. We'll see what it looks like when we get to winter. It's a little weird to me to put a campfire inside this wooden room with wooden walls, but maybe we need to do that. Also, maybe I should be making recurve bows. We'll make a couple of recurve bows. I don't know if short bows are inherently worse than recurve bows, but it feels like they should be, so we'll start there. Alright, we do have enough plain leather to make another bedroll. If nothing else, this will give us an option to make, to have travel equipment anyways. Huntsman, this is yours. Probably not going to like the fact that you're right next to the door, but that's okay. I'm just going to set that one as medical bed for now. Why is this steel over here? Oh, when I was setting up the stockpile, they started bringing it over rather than leaving it over there. That's what happened. I see, I see. This is like a weird section of map. Like, I'm having a hard time visualizing where I want to build stuff. Basculo has the flu. Where are doctors? Huntsman and Karugo. You have slightly better sleep. So we'll use the herbal medicine for now. But if treating doesn't go well, at the moment it appears to be fine. All right. I think we'll expand to there. Put a door. And again, I don't really have a plan for what this room is for. I just know that I'm going to need more rooms. Like maybe I moved my crafting area into there. Huntsman, you're doing a very good job of cleaning up the ground. Can we maybe build that? Just putting it out there? No? Maybe no? $75 units of pork have rotted away. Darn it. We used to have the meats, now we don't. Also, not for nothing, we blew through all that wood very quickly. Like, we have no shortage of trees, don't get me wrong, but... Alright, a recurve bow has a range of 26 and some numbers on accuracy. 14 damage, 121. Alright. So less damage, less armor penetration. Accuracy is comparable and range is the same. What about aiming time? the same. So I wouldn't say the recurve bow is like significantly better, but it is better. Alright, so now we have this space. Oh, Basculo was working on that, so we're taking a break from that. Oh, how is Basculo doing? Keeping ahead at the moment. Probably should watch that a little more carefully. So here's the thing, I haven't noticed them cooking with the eggs. It kind of feels like if you're not going to cook with the eggs, but you can only get the eggs if they're fertilized, we're just going to end up with a lot of turkeys. And maybe that's fine. Maybe I just make an industry out of bird skin leather, you know? But that wasn't my initial plan. All right. How's your health doing? Staying ahead of it so far. That'll have to do. All right. Our kitchen is now mediocre. It is no longer dull. Heck yeah. All right, let's get a torch in there. Like, even if this just becomes a new bedroom, I don't love that idea though. Alright, we're harvesting our first potatoes. Very fancy, very wow. Elk meat is rotted away. We only had 4 units of that, but still, that's annoying. Like, passive coolers are not enough to cool a... They're not enough for refrigeration. So I guess I just need to make as much pemmican as I can. So I have the ability to make sandstone flagstone floors, or stone flagstones, but I need blocks to do it. But I can't make blocks without stone cutting. There are some blocks in these walls. I want to die. I feel like the benefit of going for smithing gives me access to like slightly better melee weapons. Simple helmets. Like nothing. And I'm a little concerned about something like Devil Strand because it's just such a slow growing thing. And then there's things like complex clothing, which might be nice. We'll go with smithing for now. Full 10% ahead of the game here. Maybe not quite 10. All right, let's see about getting another elk. %. All right, so we're still staying ahead, but progress is slow here. But it's gonna have to do. All right. We'll put our food in here. That way it's at least a little bit colder. Like, I don't know how much that affects things. 'Cause this just says unrefrigerated, right? I gotta be honest, this thing being right in front of the door is annoying my sensibilities. So we'll do that. And you're just gonna make a bunch of meals because, well, I guess you're done. But it doesn't detect these as being in a stockpile anymore. Recreation variety. Suppose I can think about that. Oh. Never seen hoopstone before. I mean, I've seen it in other games or other instances of RimWorld. I just hadn't seen it. I thought it was a mod. We don't really have a good place to put this. Right there. No, not right there. It'll be fine. All right, so now we have 36 meals, 40 meals. Yeah, that's a little much. How you doing, buddy? %, versus 55. Scent quality was only 39% that time. That's not great, but it's okay. Cross my fingers that's enough ahead that we'll be okay. Oh, and we have complex furniture. So what does that give us? That gives us shelves. And beds. Those are the key things that we got off of that. Oh, whoops. Where's Basculo? Oh, you're playing hoopstone. I didn't notice. Think he's gonna pull through, everybody. Think he's gonna pull through. I didn't specify what goes on those shelves, so that's inconvenient, but whatever. Alright, so what's my plan with turkeys? Like, I assume I'm gonna have some eggs very soon. Like, can I get them cold enough that they lose their fertility? Or are we just gonna end up with turkeys? How quick do turkeys grow? I live to about 9. Takes them 12 days to grow to adulthood. Okay. Like, I can't support 5 turkeys in here. And that's kind of inconvenient. All right, give me a good number. 69. All right, give this to Karugo. Give this to Huntsman. Uninstall that. Build a copy. It's so funny to me that we had someone researching already. I mean, I guess in Tree Folk, we literally started with 3 people where the highest skill was 1, I think. I guess this zone can include buildings. Okay, that's Basculo's. Now we can uninstall that. We could even put a formal bed in our prison area. Finally getting around to mining that out. Oh! You're better, yay! Alright, good. Ooh, and you made an excellent recurve bow. Nice. Yeah, that's got some good numbers to it. Alright. I want to make a couple of extra beds for medical situations. It might just end up being one. We'll do that, I guess. Oh, and we have cloth now? I didn't even notice that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And we have an abundance of food. We could use more meat so we can make more pemmican. Oh, actually, hunt some elk. Chunks of a spacecraft. I'm gonna let those sit out there for now because, like, I could want the components, but I can't use those components yet. Alright, so you are trigger happy. You get to use your excellent bow. You have no skill in anything. I really don't want you in melee at all. Timberwolf hunting huntsman. That's a little ironic. Huntsman is out hunting. Also ironic. First off, flee. The rest of you. Alright, alligator. Get your bow. Don't know that you're gonna flee fast enough here. In fact, now that I've put everybody over there, I'm kind of regretting it. Oh, it is gaining on you. We'll take it. Oh wow, nobody got injured actually. I will definitely take that. Thought we had an injury there, but it just attacked. It didn't succeeded. It didn't succeeded. It didn't succeed. We have 200 units of cloth to work with. A good recurve bow. Wow, we kind of lucked out on that, I think. Let's make a bookshelf I know we don't have any books at the moment, but that will be a priority of mine. I think there's a distinct possibility I'm going to want a second research bench, but at the moment I guess it's fine. Ironic to me that they're making meals out of the meat when we had more vegetables, and we need both meat and vegetables to make a to make pemmican. But I don't know. I guess we'll get what we get. I guess for now, let's just go ahead and get that. All right, we have a quest available. A skill trainer in shooting. We could definitely use that. It does have 2 stars on it, which tells me it's likely to be a problem. It's not far. It's not far. But like even just getting him up to a much higher shooting level would be great. Or for that matter, giving her some skills. Or giving him some skills. Luckily, we already have some beds made. All right, Huntsman. Go ahead and equip that bow. Alright, we can get rid of that. This room is very tight. I don't love it, but we're getting started. I think my concern... Oh my god. My concern is you're just going to end up with a billion turkeys in your storage room. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, turkeys don't seem to be a good option. This is one of those cases where it's like, I kind of wish I had chickens. Well, let's face it, I would have been happier with chickens anyways. We're just gonna let the fire burn down here, people. Mostly waiting to see if it spread. Okay, it didn't. Do we want to move the turkeys out of the storage area, please? Oh, they're not considered tame. Or are they? Oh, no, they are. Alright, good. Just needed to be patient, I guess. That was ridiculous. Alright, so now we don't have enough food growing in here. Toxic environment resistance and pain shock threshold. Ambrosia sprout. All right, on the positive side, it does look like we got ahead on the food. I really thought that the food was going to be a problem. So now we just have the assassins attacking. They're going to prepare for a while. Just one person, they've got a knife. Chemical fascination, so I'm really not interested in having them join us. They have hearing loss. Let's see where they prepare. Nice. Right. And so we captured them. Again, I think I will plan to release them. We have so much food now. That kind of blows my mind. Was kind of expecting food to be a much more pressing issue. Alright, so auto slaughter. We will allow a maximum of 1 male adult and 3 female adults. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that, Huntsman. Didn't mean to just leave you there. Alright. So yeah, chemical fascination is really just what I am not interested in. And yeah, we'll release them as soon as they're able to walk. It's fine. Nice, easy start, apparently. Mercenary company again. They gonna attack a random animal this time? We might actually have stuff that they want now. Wolf meat rotted away. Go trade. I'm wrong. They don't really want anything. Like I could sell some of my food, but I feel like that would be a recipe for disaster. Also, I should be going around the map collecting heal root because we cannot plant that yet. Undergrounder gourmand. Nudist depressive. Greedy trigger happy. Well. Alright, let's harvest some of that. Oh, elk meat rotted away. Darn it. Actually, who is our best plants person? How are they doing? 7 and 6. All right, so we're not far from getting heal root, but we are not there yet. All right, so the question goes back to, do I want to get that skill trainer? And the answer is yes, I very much do. I'm very worried about the implications of how tough it'll be. Oh my god, all that meat's just rotting away. That's going to be a tough thing for me to adjust to in this game, or in this scenario. Maybe we just make a bunch of recurve bows. Or chunks of spacecraft. I guess in the winter I can go over and hunt some animals and get the meat in there, and that'll at least, like, this room will stay very cold because I'm not going to heat it or anything. Alright, who am I sending on this here quest? We have Donkey, who's trigger happy with a recurve bow. We have Alligator, who has no skills in any sort of fighting, so I think they're no. Maybe we send Coke. Huntsman has got really good shooting, but the whole very neurotic thing kind of worries me. Send the two of them? Do I risk sending a third? If we sent Coke, Huntsman, and Karugo, we don't have any doctor here. They gave us some medicine, that's nice. I'll send Coke and Huntsman, and hopefully they won't die. We'll see how it goes. Huntsman's gotta go frenzy right now too, so they'll move a little faster. so you're using a recurve bow. You're using a short bow. Just wait till this one's done and we'll equip it. Coke and Huntsman. 1.4 days. Don't think we need to bring anything else there. We have 4 days worth of food. That's plenty. Yeah. And that'll probably be where we finish off for the night once we finish that. Win or lose. Alright. So the Pila is kind of a weird weapon. It's so slow to attack. They do so much damage. Range is pretty small though. What's the range on a recurve bow? 26? Yeah. Alright. I'm convinced. I wanted you to finish that first, but whatever. Oh, our corn grew. Excellent. So I have a need for warm clothes, but I didn't see anything that we can make right now that is warmer. I suppose maybe a tribal wear of a different material would be though. We didn't bring anything extra with us, so I mean, cow would be lovely, but they require so much ground. Move on. All right, so what kind of clothing do we currently have? Cloth tribal wear? Can I see what the difference is? Like wolfskin would be a good material to make it out of. But of course we need 60 and I have 55. Could make it out of plain leather though. Turkey meat's rotted away. I'll try making 2 of those, see if they work a little better for keeping us warm. Turkey meat's rotted away again. Like, we have a lot of pemmican now. And we'll just continue making meals anytime we get below 20. And I haven't noticed any meals rotting away yet. So hopefully that'll continue flowing well. I think I might be able to lower. Well, we're gonna refuse this. Super immune and nervous. Oh, we are in a terrible location. Oh. Move. Oh, shoot. Move. Immune and nervous. If we weren't like on a travel here, I would probably think about capturing them. I might take these urns. set now. All right. Are we going to luck out and there be nothing here? We've been ambushed. It's one person. I think. Cat and mouse game. Wow, that was... I will take that. Have that. Don't care about that. Take one more. I don't know why that's what I'm taking. Like, it's just what I have. All right, that worked out. All right, so we made some leather. Comfortable range 6 to 38. So the plain leather versus the cloth is not significantly different. Oh, cloth is actually better. Okay then. Good to know. I'm so confused. Why is... Where's plain leather? Yeah, cloth is better than all of them. Well, and it's not a huge amount anyways. So who gets the skill trainer? The one that has no skill at all? I think that's probably best. Oh, we're out of wood. Moo's doing? Grand scheme of things, our moves are darn good. Does the very low expectations go away at some point? Huh. Well, there's a psychic soothe on. Alright, so warmth during the cold months is my next concern. I can kind of resolve that with just making people do stuff inside and make sure that they have like campfires inside and such. The torches will keep the rooms warmer, but not necessarily hot. Ooh. That time we had some simple meals right away. Alright, we should cut that number down then. Maybe to like 14. Caravan ambushed by manhunting snow hares. There are two of them. Okay. I mean, now it's like, do I give them the skill training? I don't know. Their Huntsman is really good. All right. Oh, definitely did that way too slow. Nice. Please no scary infection. Please no scary infection. So we're chopping down trees, we're harvesting berries, we're having a lovely time. Like the default for me of working with stone is so ingrained at this point, it does feel weird to not have stone. But I don't know that I can justify spending research time on it. I guess the question is there anything off of stone cutting that I need? I don't think there's anything that goes off of it. Caravan arrived. Excellent. Inspired creativity for alligator. What does alligator do? I mean, I'm not opposed to making an art bench and letting them make some art. We only have wood to work with. Oh, right. All right. We did our first quest. We got a skill trainer. Oh, we should actually give that to alligator too. Where is the skill trainer? Does Huntsman still have it? Oh, we just left it on the ground. Okay. Okay. Shooting level 5, just like that. Alright, so yeah. First off, I know you want to make art too, Karugo, but we're gonna give that to you. Oh my goodness, we have more turkeys. Make a large sculpture. We'll let alligator do that. The game that they have here, it has the same audible quality as a fist fight going on. So anytime someone's playing it, I think somebody's in a fist fight. I said I was going to wait until that quest was done, and now I'm waiting until this sculpture is done. Because I do have a hard time saying, okay, time to end it for the night. Done. Make large sculpture. Excellent. Quality, beauty, 300. Work bears an image of a field. The image is bordered by 2 pirates. Sure. Very impressive dining room. We don't have much, but we do have a very impressive dining room. All right. All right, everybody. Well, we got through 2 seasons. We did our first quest and succeeded. No lasting problems from that. Huntsman doesn't appear to have Scaria, at least at this time. We've got a barracks with a couple of extra beds in case we have some injuries. We have a very impressive dining room, or rec room, whatever way you want to look at it. We did our first piece of research already. We're most of the halfway through the second one. Yeah, halfway. We have a kitchen. We have a 1-bed prison. We have a butcher. We have crops. I guess the question is, will we survive into the winter? And I think food is less the issue, and clothing is a bigger potential issue. So we'll see how it goes. When will we be back to this? Probably Tuesday next week. Probably Tuesday. So. All right, everybody. YouTube, you've been lovely. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz. Check out my books if you haven't already. I have books out there. Check them out. Please. All right. Be good to yourselves and be good to others, YouTube. And we'll check you later. Twitch, stick around. We'll be raiding out.